Alrighty. Going into today, I've never played Nikke before, so I'm gonna be completely blind. I am kind of excited since you guys say that the writing is really good, but we'll have to see. You're gonna make me. What's the point of me clicking if there's one response? Actually, you're above me. You're not under my command. You're very much above me right now. I don't necessarily mind it, but you should be careful of your words. You have to press our one button response for a sense of accomplishment. I don't feel accomplished. Whoa, that tummy. Oh, shit! Sorry. Wow, that was peak. Yes, I'm tired. I'm so sleep. I'm okay. Wrong! No, you're not okay. Are you serious? Oh my god, you... Fumble of the century. I can walk by myself, don't worry. What are we doing here? Not the rat-a-tat-tat. I don't know. Wait a second. Can I zoom in? I'm staring at her boobs. There's no need to question it. I don't need an eye tracker. I'll be staring at the boobs. Where are her nipples? I think I see a little bit of pink. But like... looking at my own boobs, nipples should be about... there. Where that strap is. This is ideal size for me. They're custom so she can hide them. Does that mean if you're a Nikke and you have cybernetic like boobs or like, I guess, I don't know, like metal boobs, you can use like an LED screen to change the color of your areola? Sometimes I wonder, am I the problem? Sometimes I ask questions and I'm like, does anyone else ask these questions? Who else thinks of this? I want to know. 50% of the questions you ask, I don't think I've ever thought of. It's very interesting. That's a large percentage. We think you're just the only one to say them out loud. Believe it or not, I actually have a very good filter for the most part. I just choose not to because of content. You can have heaving melons as long as they don't have pointy bits. I was just thinking that like if anyone was like not a cyborg and they were just like completely man-made, they would be purposefully using extra material to make their boobs bigger. Has anyone ever thought of this? For like, you see like an android weapon, right? And they just purposely make the boobs really huge. That's extra material. Think of how many more titties you could equip if you cut down that material, you know? Hmm? Huh? That means you can break me in. What? It's interesting that they all say like maintenance. Like you guys said cyborgs, but I'm not sure how much of their body is inorganic. All cyborgs except the brain. So they really just do use extra materials to make bigger titty. That's crazy. Oh, interesting. Okay, mind you, my Japanese isn't like amazing or anything, but like because like what she actually says like in Japanese is more like, you don't think that he actually sees you as a woman, you know? And it makes the second line make more sense. Yes. Not the dot dot dot. The dot 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 is crazy. What? I reserve my right to remain silent. The look. She's just like me for real. Oh my god, her fucking face. Just turn around. That's so fucking funny. Wow. Since you're fighting what are effectively what I assume robots, like with their own AI, does that mean the Nikkes that don't return are turned into scrap and repurposed into raptures? You'll find out? Okay, well, Amaya, as per usual, what can I say? I wonder how many bosses we'll fight are actually Nikkes we know.
Marian,
oh. If evil, why hot? Question mark?
Hi. あなたが輸送機を撃墜したの？いいえ。2度も輸送機の内部で爆発が起きた。今回の作戦で使う予定だった爆弾よ。
I'm guessing she was hiding something, maybe?
起爆信号なしには絶対に爆発しない。そして、その起爆信号の識別。
I assume something to do with our memory loss, maybe?
あなたよ。いいえ。目的は何？ここです。答えて。答えなければここで処分する。ここです。ここです。ここです。ここです。She
downloaded malware! No! No! How does this happen? Well, I guess the only part is her brain, so would she just be watching this? Because technically her vocal cords would probably be the things that are being controlled by this virus thingy, right? If it's her brain that is the only part that's her, then it feels like I imagine she's like trapped in her own body. We have to save Marian. Bam. We can also smile for no reason to throw you off. Guys, I'm confident in my ability to predict plot twists a lot of the time, okay? Who watched my dispatch playthrough? That's all the evidence you need. Oh, there's more of her left intact than I thought. Oh. How does the brain get corrupted? Okay. What if... Okay, they say if the brain gets corrupted. That means that a brain can get corrupted, but I don't know how a brain would get corrupted by something inorganic. So that must be some other thing that will be explained later. But theoretically, right? I wouldn't be surprised if I were writing this shit, right? Or if I was like reading this elsewhere or something. I'd be like, what if some of her like brain data was snagged later on? You know what I mean? And then you had to fight another corrupted Marian. And you'd have to put her down twice, bro. No way. Actually, there's no... If that actually happens, I'll fucking laugh. You ghost wrote for this in you? No, I'm just really good at predicting plot twists. I'm really fucking good at it. This is one of the things I can say I'm very confident about. Being a Nikke sounds quite horrible. That's why wrong. You can probably customize your titties. So, yep. All right. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. What is this animation? Gold means good. Okay, let's see who this is. Who this? Oof! Oof! This is so sad. Oh no! Was that really Kugimiya? Those look heavy. Do you need a hand? Okay, chat. Enough plot! Back to the plot.
A few moments later.
How? Whoa! Ooh, nice to meet you. Yo. Daddy Anderson? More like my daddy issues coming out in full force. Lord Anderson! No, I think I should go with this. He hates it? Then that means the hate sex will be even better. Huh? Marian seems to have been corrupted while she was still inside the Ark. Do you know anything about that? He said I could ask. Yo, this is like some propaganda. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Do his hands look weird? Yeah, it's weird because mine isn't in it. Where's my hand? Huh? You mean his hands aren't around your throat? Both is good. Looks like there's someone playing politics here and they have their own agenda. Oh fuck, he has gloves! Sorry. Simulation room. What are we simulating? Mommy? Sorry, mommy? There's not enough camel toe. I actually really love this outfit. There aren't enough outfits in white, like of this nature. So I really appreciate this design, like very genuinely. I actually really love military-esque outfits. Tactical mom Ingrid? Wrong, that's called a foster parent. It's like you deploy a parent. Oh. What is that face? Oh, they never assigned the same commander to a Nikke squad multiple times in a row. Do they get super protective over them? Or something? The commanders just tend to kill them off? Oh. What? Guys, if I was a character from Nikke and like I was a Nikke, right? Which Nikke do you think I would be? And why? No, I was curious as to which one is most similar to me in terms of personality. Is there no character here that's just a bitch? Labels IRL you. We're also reaching more all characters since the story is reaching a certain point, but I won't actually say anything about that. Oh my god, did they repurpose corrupted Nikkes? And then they become other versions? Maybe all the corruption is actually from an experiment gone wrong. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Government experiment. Ha ha ha. Not again! No, there's no way. Why do I even play the game? Why? Why? Is there no one that's a bully here? That's shocking if there's no bully character. That is so cool, actually. They're all too nice. You need more that will just beat the shit out of you. Okay, who is the most smug teasing character? Noah. Oh, wait, this looks like me. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I have a certain level of self-awareness that I try to practice in my day-to-day life. Okay, I get it. So far, I think the ones I relate to the most and identify with the most are probably Label, Anis, and then what's the other one? What was her name? Was it Noah? It might have been Noah. Yeah, it was Noah. Alright, let's get back to the story. No more snooping. Okay, chat. Enough plot! Back to the plot.
線路に流れる高圧電流が問題ならゴムの長靴を履けばいいのではいいアイデアだと思ったのに指揮官もしかして
No way, Jose. Or sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Didn't ask. I'm the commander here. I want to kiss that road real bad. Why is this the only time? There have been less than 5 instances where there are when there is more than one dialogue option, guys. And this was the second one. The first was a very serious question, and then there was this one. All I have to do is wait. They'll exterminate all those insect-like machines we call raptors and take me away from this place. Until that day comes, I have to hold on. Are these robo-aliens? Some guess. They look like they want to kill the newcomers. It says tooth missing fan, okay? Yeah, what could I say? Yeah, I'm somewhat of a voice actor myself. You want me to play the game that I'm playing? Wrong, I was playing a visual novel. Nah, I would say the same shit. I would say this exact same thing, dude. I would be so passive-aggressive. Oh yeah, I was actually just thinking that. I'm like, it's so important, but there are only 3 people. That's why I say you're kind of like Anis. I see it. Oh, wrong one. Okay, but are you gonna? Do as you please. I'm actually kind of curious. It seems like generally commanders and Nikkes don't get along, and there's maybe perhaps general resentment or bitterness, right? I'm wondering if that makes the bond between Nikkes stronger, typically. You assumed I had a plan? I did not. Oh. Ah, revolutionary plan. We'll sneak in. Show us the way. You know what? I already like the fact that he killed Marian. That's gonna sound weird, right? But I like characters that can make hard choices. To me, I find those to be the most interesting. Especially if that's on his like first day. I'm assuming Commander becomes somewhat morally gray later on. Has the army been defeated? I can't be. Everything will work out in the end. That's some Delulu. But I guess someone who can be cold when necessary, or I guess like detach themselves, is very important. Because those are a lot of choices I don't know if I could make. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. If there is a situation where I have to make a terrible choice, something that I just could not live with, like I had to sacrifice someone else, I don't know what choice I would make in that situation, because you never know. You never know what person you're gonna be until you have to be that person. Shikikan makes many morally gray decisions as a story unfolds. Sometimes he pays steep consequences for the choice he makes. Good! That's how it should be. Some events are meant to be more slice of life, so he's chill and goofy, but when things need to get serious, yeah, he locks in. That's what I like. I like my man locking in. Yes, we'll sneak in there. I am looking forward to this character development. Well, let's dig our way through. What else? Firepower. Okay, I've confirmed that I'm literally a combination of Noah and Anis. All wreckage has been cleared. You may now enter the drain pipe. Oh. Yeah, what kind of path is that? What does that mean? Keep it up! Well, I didn't think I would be called master, but I don't hate it? Question mark? I guess it's kind of more like teacher. Neon starts a trend of almost every single Nikke giving you a different nickname. Oh, that's my favorite. No, I know master is used in that context. I think the closest you would have in English is more like teacher for like Shisho. Yo, why do I have to be in this position, dude? Yo!
嗅覚センサーをオフにすることを勧める。それを切ってしまうと何というか、人間からあまりにも遠ざかるみたいでちょっと変なこと言うね。心だけは乙女ですから。私は乙女を諦めるわ。切っちゃおっと。指揮官、大丈夫ですか？
I'm just peachy. This place reeks. You know what? I'm just peachy. I have a great view. What is she gonna do? Crop dust me? I would threaten the same shit. Tactics my ass? Yeah, I'm looking at it. She's armed and dangerous. Dude, in this enclosed space, it's like a miniature gas chamber if she lets out a fart. I fell. I fell. It doesn't matter. I feel like she'd have mixed feelings on that. This place reeks? Why would you say this place reeks? Were you trying to hide in her crotch? I mean, I guess if I had to choose between smelling one or the other, That doesn't even make sense in response. Your face touched my... This place reeks. It doesn't matter. One, you guys really... I'd be offended. Now you traumatized Anis? More like I traumatized asses. It's more like I didn't understand what it meant in that context. Like, was he saying this, like, this place reeks because he fell into her crotch? Or like her ass? and he was saying it as a joke. I didn't understand the context because she farted. Did she actually? Wow, silent but deadly. I'm surprised the commander survived. I've decided this will be my wife. Unless someone else comes along, and then we will stay true to our Discord tag namesake, and we will invoke NTR. She's just like me for real, like actually. For keeping the power station running. I feel like there's... her pin is cute as fuck, but I feel like there's nothing more, like, horrifying than realizing that the enemy that you have fought for so long has begun to evolve. Pew! Pew! As Rappy is speaking, she's struck by an electron beam that comes out of nowhere. With a resounding crack, her head falls and rolls to your feet. You stare in horror as her eyes go dim. The ground begins to shake. Grab her head and go! Yo, what about me? No need to praise me too much. I help chat. I feel like the scariest thing would be kind of like a humanoid rapture. Because like the sense of agility is actually like far more devastating. It's time to leave! I gotta hold her head. It's heavy. Rappy's head is heavier than I thought. I like that. That just like... that statement alone. Because obviously, I'm sure you guys can read between the lines. But he's not necessarily talking about how heavy the head is. Okay, I'll do this real quick before I start my next stream. Never mind, I'll start my next stream right now. Okay, I was banished. Oh, why is that?
君に下した命令は発電所の調査だった。発電所を壊せとは命令していない。君とニケたちが吹き飛ばしたんだ。言い訳があるかね？
Yes, I do.
いや、ない。君にできる言い訳はない。君と君が指揮した分隊は今日付でアークから追放。全焼基地への配属が決まった。人もいないし、施設もない。
Okay, a couple of things. We do something there that fixes our position, or on the way there, so we encounter something that, like, we beat the shit out of that makes up for it.
何かあるに違いない。今は見当もつかないが、調べてみる価値は十分だ。
まあ、そのための全
Don't
焼基
worry,
地
for
行き
your
な
own
のか。
good.
偉大なる
Is it?
中央政府の目を避けるには、これ以上の場所はない。
I have separation anxiety. How am I supposed to be away from my father/father-in-law/husband? Fucked up, man.
進化していると思うのが妥当だろう。
果たして目的は？
そうだな。どうせどっちかだろう。人類を抹殺するか、人類に変わるか。
Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, is this like a biomass type thing, like with Tyranids, except with robots? Why would they send us on a mission that everyone else has fucking died in before? With just 3 people. So, let me just scoot on over for a sec. And then what else? Good night, chat. Rest well. Did you like the snarky variety VTubers content? Yeah, you did. Don't pretend. So make sure to follow, subscribe, like, comment, share, blah, 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 so you can see me live in the future. And who knows, maybe you'll be featured in one of these videos too. I'll see you later.